The Sleepy Express.
Meera loved mornings. Every day she ran outside with her little puppy, Kuttu, to watch the warm sunlight touch the flowers near her village. But one morning something felt different. The sky looked dim and quiet. The flowers stayed closed. The butterflies barely moved. Even the birds sounded sleepy. Meera looked up at the clouds and whispered, "Where did the sunlight go?" As she stood quietly beside the garden, tiny glowing golden lights began falling from the sky. One softly landed in Meera's hands. Kuttu barked softly. The glowing light felt warm and alive. Meera carefully held it close. Suddenly, a cheerful whistle echoed through the village. Chukka, the magical blue train, rolled slowly down the tracks with sparkling steam glowing around him. Behind Chukka was something Meera had never seen before. Chukka smiled warmly and said, Meera looked at the glowing seed in her hands. Then she nodded bravely. Together, Meera and Kuttu climbed into the rocket. The engines glowed brighter and brighter. Then, whoosh! The rocket lifted into the sky. Clouds rushed beneath them. Stars twinkled all around them. The village became smaller and smaller below. Soon, the rocket floated through giant rainbow clouds glowing softly in the evening sky. Colorful birds flew beside them. Golden mist sparkled through the air. Kuttu pressed his paws against the rocket window excitedly. Meera laughed quietly as the rainbow clouds drifted around them. Far ahead, floating sunflower islands appeared above the clouds. Huge golden flowers gently swayed in the warm breeze. Waterfalls poured through the sky into glowing clouds below. Meera carefully guided the rocket between the floating islands. Golden light seeds sparkled everywhere around the flowers. She opened glowing glass jars and slowly collected the light seeds one by one. Each seed glowed brighter after being placed inside. Soon the rocket jars shimmered with warm golden light. The journey continued deeper into space. The rocket raced across colorful comet trails that stretched through the stars. Bright planets floated nearby. Sparkling meteors streaked across the sky. Meera looked outside in wonder while Kuttu wagged his tail happily beside her. But then, the stars slowly became darker. The air grew quiet. Far ahead, hidden behind glowing clouds, was the giant sun. The sun looked tired. Its eyes were closed. Its golden light had almost faded away. Meera gently stepped closer. She could feel sadness in the quiet sky around them. Softly, she spoke to the sun. She told stories about children laughing in the village, about flowers blooming in warm mornings, about butterflies dancing through gardens, about friends playing together beneath sunny skies. As Meera shared each happy memory, tiny golden lights slowly began glowing around the sun again. The sun opened its eyes gently. A warm smile slowly appeared across its glowing face. Meera carefully lifted the glowing jars filled with light seeds. One by one, she released them back into the sky. Streams of golden light swirled through the clouds. The stars shimmered brighter. the sky filled with warmth once more. Then suddenly, the sun began to shine again. Golden sunlight burst across the heavens. Rainbow clouds glowed brightly. Sparkling light spread across every corner of the sky. The floating sunflower islands lit up beautifully. The stars danced softly around the glowing sun. The world felt alive again. Meera and Kuttu smiled happily as the rocket slowly turned toward home. The journey back was peaceful. Orange and pink clouds drifted beneath the rocket. The sunset glowed warmly across the endless sky. Soon Chukka appeared below on the glowing railway tracks waiting for them. The magical train carried Meera and Kuttu gently home through quiet villages and flower fields glowing beneath the evening light. When they finally arrived home, the whole village looked bright and joyful again. Flowers bloomed beautifully. Butterflies danced through the gardens. Children laughed and played beneath the warm golden sunlight. That night, Meera climbed into bed beside Kuttu. Outside her window, one tiny light seed floated softly beneath the stars. Its warm glow filled the room gently. Meera closed her eyes peacefully. Kuttu curled beside her under the blanket. Far above the clouds, the sun continued shining warmly over the sleeping world. And deep in the quiet night sky, the magical journey softly became a beautiful dream.